family. You're hot?
What the hell?
It's probably both. My feet are freezing. I'm not hot now, but
You put something under your feet, Lana.
no, it's okay.
The heat.
That's why I've always because I got holes in my socks.
Huh?
It's because I got.
Yeah, you do one. That's too many. I won't even darn those.
You're using your right hand.
Yeah, as long as I keep it here.
That's okay. I think using it is probably going to help it a little bit.
I've been using it for flossing and brushing. Not brushing this time, but I have to.
Yeah. Okay, I'm leaving. It's 4:30. I was only supposed to be here till 3, but there was a accident on Rose's way home, so she's fine. She just the bus. Yeah. So anyway, she bought me a protein bar, so I'm gonna eat that. It was a really nice visit with my mom. I start getting really stressed out at about the 2.5, 3 hour mark. That's what happens to me. I don't know why. Don't know why. Maybe it's the air in her house, but because I start getting a headache. Hopefully the accident's cleaned up by now, because I gotta go that way. It's so good. I haven't had one of these in forever. I'm so glad that I felt better today, because I was thinking I was gonna have to cancel last night. Can't be doing that. I drank a lot of water again, so that's good. So tomorrow's my mom's physio, and then on Saturday I have to go from, I think it's 9 to 11, because my oldest sister has a lab appointment. So obviously I'm going to go for that. I should be very grateful that my sister Rose is taking the bulk of the time, because she lives so close to my mom. And this isn't forever. And even if it was forever, we'd work something out, because that's just the way we are. Probably be a little bit pissed off, not at each other, or not at my mom, obviously not at the situation, but this is what your kids should do for you when you get older and shit happens. You see some races or ethnicities that are like Chinese. Oh my God, they take care of their elders. Absolutely. God, my neck hurts. Yeah, they take care of their elders, that's for sure. And Indian. East Indian. From India. They take very good care of their people. I mean, I don't know exactly, but from what I see anyway, and from what I know, meaning Indian people that I know, East Indian people, and Asian, my God, I think Filipino too, but Chinese for sure. So good with their parents and their grandparents. Like, the older you are, the more sacred you are. They're like, yeah, amazing. I love that. A little crow. You sweet little bird. Oh my. I want to make friends with crows and ravens. Did I tell you guys that? I'm getting a bird feeder for bigger birds, and I'm going to set it up on my patio for the summer. And yes, I know, it's probably going to make a mess with poop. I understand that. but I'm going to fix it so there's no mess. Did I tell you I sent the request to put Shy and Matt's name solely on the rescue adoption? Legally, I did that. And she answered me and she said, yes, definitely. And I will help him go get food and stuff, and you know, until it's no longer feasible, meaning, you know, if I didn't have a vehicle, knock on wood, that doesn't happen, or he, you know, does something that makes me not want to be around him at all. So we'll see. But I do want to help. Definitely I want to help. Just because she said she couldn't do drop-offs for food and stuff. So I said, I'll help when I can, of course. But, yeah.
Travel down the road back again. My heart is true, you're a pal and a confidant.
Instantly I think of my friend April. Remembered good times. We had a lot. We had a lot of good times. My car makes all kinds of noises. I'm terrified of the noises my car makes. Are you guys? Does your car make noises? Mine definitely does. Can't wait until I start putting makeup on again. When I feel like I'm not going to cry half the day away, I will. I miss wearing makeup. But filling up the tire with air helped so much, I'm telling you. Can't even explain.
It's lovely. Absolutely lovely.
Oh, hi. How are ya? Good. So I thought I was going to have Tony's help today. Not like I need a lot of help, but it would have been nice to have a little bit of help. But she said she doesn't feel good. So I don't even know if I should have my mom over. My mom was coming over for a shower because we don't have a bathtub. We have a stand-up, you know, just a shower. It's easier for her to get into and stuff. And she's literally been having sponge baths for 2 weeks now. And she wants to wash her hair, so. Anyway, I'm taking Mom to physiotherapy, and yep, no help, but that's okay. It's okay. It is okay. I had a good cry, and it'll be fine. It will be fine. Carla's staying with Mom tonight, and then I'm back to staying with Mom tonight. Tomorrow I gotta go over in the morning just for a couple hours so Carla can go to an appointment with my oldest sister, and then after that I don't have to be there for Sunday, and then I have to be back Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. It wasn't my mom, no, but it's my mom. Hi guys, it's Monday, the 2nd of February. Glad January's over. Yesterday was the 1st and it was a bit of a shit show. It's okay, not going to talk about it. But I took one lesson from it. Don't trust people, period. In other words, look at this sore I have in my nose from blowing it. People, even people that you think you know, that you know, don't trust people, period. I'm on my way to go to my mom's, until 2 o'clock, and then I have to go downtown to my lupus doctor and get my results from all of the blood work that I got done. And of course, I'm terrified. Got my fingers crossed. I'm hoping and doing all that, and hoping everything turns out good. It's gonna turn out great, right? Right. I'm gonna visit for 3 hours with my mom. That'll be nice. Maybe we can watch some. She watches these shows where this Ukrainian family, I don't know if they're Ukrainian, I guess they're Ukrainian or there's another family that I think is Russian, and they bake, and then she she watches another one that's Italian, and it's this little lady named Gina. My late sister's name was Gina, so that's probably one of the reasons she watches her, but she loves it, so maybe we'll watch that today. My mom's doing great. We still haven't seen any heart doctor or vascular doctor, which is really confusing. Like, I mean, I get it. The medical system is exhausted. I get it. Okay, let's go. I'm gonna ask that all good things in the universe come with me today on all of my travels. You know, I used to pray to God. I used to pray to God. I used to thank God for everything. I used to pray to God. I used to talk to God. I used to cry to God, cry with God. I might one day get back to that. But as you guys know, I'm sure you can tell, I'm very spiritual. I just don't want to pray to anyone specific because of life experiences and stuff like that. But I know there's something up there. There's something up there, out there, doing wonderful stuff. There is, and I understand that. So whoever I'm praying to, because I think if there was a God, he, she, whatever, would not be mad if I didn't have to address him, or if I didn't address him.
Another rainy day in Vancouver.
Yeah, I was a church-going girl, tell ya. Yes, I was. We went every Sunday. Me and my cheating husband. He made sure he did communion every Sunday. You see where I'm getting here? You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? You picking up what I'm throwing down? Life is funny, you know? Take from it what you will. So altogether, I think I've lost about 50 pounds. 50 pounds. And I'm very proud of myself. I've got about 21, 22 pounds to get to my first goal. About 22 pounds to get to my first goal. And that's exciting. Now, I haven't got there very, health consciously or health-wise. Maybe I should have eaten more in the last couple weeks, 2-3 weeks, but regardless. So Tony has kind of fallen off her healthy eating plan. That's okay, she'll get back on. She had a very stressful birthday. It was a good birthday. It was a really good birthday. She had fun. She got to see all of her people. And, of course, you know, stayed with Cushy, which is her best friend. Hi. So, it's 2 o'clock. I'm headed to grab Tony and then to my doctor's downtown Vancouver. I'm freezing. I'm talking like a cowboy now, because I've been watching Gunsmoke. That's what you do when you watch Gunsmoke. It's about a bunch of cowboys living in a small town, and can't remember what his name is, but he's a sheriff. And he runs the town. Shit always happens there. You know, stuff. Have you guys ever watched it? Brings back lots of good memories for me. My dad loved it so much. Cowboy life. It's been tough today trying to get over. I'll talk about it, just not right now. Yeah, it was a really hard day yesterday. It really was. I realized that I really need to work on myself at letting things go better. Letting things go and yeah, just letting things go. Hi. Tuesday, 10:10 a.m. Going to sit with my mom for a couple of hours and visit while Rose goes and takes a little break and has a swim or a walk. I don't know which one yet. I think I can start wearing makeup again. I don't feel like I'm gonna cry all the time. I'm not in a major rush because I don't have to be there till 11. I wish I did sleep in today, you know, but I didn't. I told Rose I would definitely, you know. She stayed with Mom for like, I don't know how many hours the other day when I couldn't go. I think 3 extra hours, so. Protein. So, my doctor's appointment. Tony went with me, that's why I didn't film. She didn't come into the office because she's still, you know, not feeling the best, but my rheumatologist told me that my x-rays were pretty bad of my knees, and he wants me to have both knees replaced. I guess it's the cartilage in my knees that are, you know, squished, like there's nothing there. So it's almost bone on bone kind of thing. And he's sending me to a surgeon. But if he says I need to have it done, the surgeon's probably going to say the same thing. I did see the surgeon a couple years ago, about 4 years ago, and it's considerably worse since then. I do know why, because of the way that I can't straighten my leg out properly, and that's what's putting a lot of pressure on it. So he said it's at least a year wait for surgery, but I said I'd be up for doing that if I could do one knee at a time, because I can't have both knees out at the same time. There's no way. My upper body strength is not good enough for that. So that was that. So I'm going to be going to see a surgeon. The blood test that I was so worried about Actually, they're still bad. I don't want to say bad. They're better than I thought they were, but the clotting factor is still there. But he does think that that possibly is the way my blood reads, which my blood reads really strangely sometimes. My red blood cell count, I think, sometimes is completely out of whack, and yeah, he gets very worried about me. But he phoned me one day, and after I had done my blood work, and it was like the day after, he said, "Lana, are you okay?" And I was in a store. I was like, and he said, "I just got your blood work back, and it's really off balance." And he said, "You're sure you're okay?" I'm like, "Yeah." And then he had me go in the next day and the next day and the next day and test my blood over and over and over. So he said, maybe that's just the way your blood reads. So I'm weird. We all know that, right? We all know that. So yeah, so the clotting factor in my blood is there, definitely, and it's quite high, but he's going to test me again and again and again and again and make sure that it is not actually that high, that it's just how my blood reads. The good news is my cholesterol is great, which means that I don't have any heart disease, because those two are tied, I guess. I don't have any diabetes or anything even close to it. My sugar levels are good. My cholesterol levels are good. What else? Yeah, everything else looks good. So, of course, now I have more things to worry about. Apparently it's like a full knee replacement, which scares the hell out of me. But we'll see. My oldest sister did say, "Hey, just think about it this way, you'll have new knees." I'm like, oh my God, that's not really... I don't want new knees. I want my old knees. Let's go, you guys. Sorry about the vlog being so late, because I know you guys are worried about my mom, and that's why I did the update with you, to let you know that she's doing good, and she is doing really great. I'm so impressed with my mom. I can't even tell you. Yesterday she said that she was talking to Tony on the phone, because I was over there, but Tony was at home. And she told Tony that she's actually having a really... Come on, man. Fucking thing. Gotta hit it at just the right angle. Fuck's sake. Oops, wrong one, that's why. Wrong button. Anyway, she was saying to Tony, yeah, it's been so nice having your mom and my other kids here, because now they're adults and I'm visiting with all of them now. It's like, you know, we're friends. And I love that. I love that. Because sometimes I think my mom feels kind of alone, which I don't blame her. My dad was her best friend for years. Like, my mom and dad got together when my mom was, I think, 16, 17? 16, I think. 17. So, yeah, they were together her whole life. I just can't wait to get on the road again. Thanks, Guy. Thank you. Sweetheart. You just stopped traffic for me. Little sweetie. You know, there are some good men out there. There are. Not just because that guy just stopped traffic for me. Just in general, there are some good men out there. And I'm not trying to disrespect Matt or say that he's not a good man. I think he has the potential to be a very good man. I do. He just needs to work on himself. And will he do that? I don't know. But that's not up to me. It's a beautiful day. Beautiful day. That's what we need. The clouds are pretty. You can see blue sky through the clouds. See the mountains in my beautiful, beautiful end of the world. So we were talking yesterday, me and my mom, before I went to my appointment, and I asked her about this scarf that I gave her when I was in my 20s. It was a beautiful Gucci scarf with big tea roses on it. Just a smaller scarf, you know, square one. And she's kept it all these years. And I said, do you ever wear it, Mom? It looks so beautiful on you. And she says, not really, but I have it wrapped around the handle of a wicker bag that I have. And I said, ooh, that sounds nice. And she said, yeah, I'm going to wear it one day. And apparently it has like flowers on it, this bag. And the handle is wicker or bamboo or something. And I just had this vision in my head of my mom wearing a linen sundress and carrying this bag with this beautiful Gucci scarf and her gold jewelry. So that's the plan. I want to try and find my mom a beautiful linen sundress for the summer. Probably, I don't know what color. Maybe the same kind of sandy color as the bag. That would be so nice. So now I have this thought in my head of us going out for lunch. My mom wearing this gorgeous linen dress and beautiful bag with Gucci scarf. She loves fashion. She's always watching the Italian whatchamacallit, the Fashion Week. I wanted to watch I think it's called Advanced Style. It's on Facebook. Look it up on Facebook. Search it. It's a group. It's called Advanced Style. And it's older women that dress impeccably. Like, they're just have the most beautiful style. All of them are different. They're some of them very flamboyant. It's just gorgeous. 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 I love how they look. Just in case. Don't want to get her sick again.
Has a core that converts liquid to gel, and its dual layer core minimizes bunching to help keep you comfortable. Try Always Discreet. It's designed to protect.
Airwick's vibrant fragrances are infused with 2 times more essential oils. The advanced plug-in with the boost button and anti-fade technology.
Hi. Done my shift for the day. My mom. She's like, oh, thank you, Lana. Mother, stop saying thank you for this shit. It's just the way she is. I get it. So I have to go to London Drugs and mail something for her. And then, I should have gone, whatever. And then go to home. Go home. So tomorrow's a really early day. I think I have to be there at 8. Which is fine. It's just a very long day. And then I don't have to go anywhere for 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 5 hours. It's okay. I was there today for how long? 10:30 to 2 o'clock. 11:30, 12:30, 1:30, So 3.5 hours. It feels longer just because I'm not doing anything. I don't have any of my stuff there. But it's nice to sit with my mom. It's been really, really nice. Okay, going in. All done. I'm gonna go to McDonald's and get a snack wrap. Fuck, I don't really want to go to McDonald's. I really don't. I bought some color to do my roots. I just got the root touch-up one for $9. I feel like, do you guys ever feel like you feel like you are, I don't want to say addicted, but dependent, probably the same thing, isn't it? Dependent on taking care of someone to help yourself get through hard times. Am I wrong? Trying to analyze myself? Because I feel like some of me does that. Not that I'm looking for anybody to take care of. Trust me, I don't want to take care of nobody other than my own family. But it feels like maybe people like that are attracted to me. They can feel that that's what I'm like. Yeah, just kind of wondering about that. Some really big bun I got going on here. I'm 2 weeks late with my vlog. I haven't even started editing it. I'm so sorry. It's not like you're missing out on anything, but I know you guys want to know how my mom is and stuff. And so I'll definitely, I'll definitely get to it. Let's go this way, shall we? Hi. It's 7:35. I'm there until, I think, 1 o'clock today. So 8, yeah, 8:30 to 12:30, I think. Excuse me. I'm so tired. I'd love to get a car wash. If it's not raining later, I might do that. And away we go. I think gum gives me a headache. My daughter has a very gentle life right now, and honestly, it doesn't bother me because she deserves it. If you guys knew half the stuff that kid's been through, she's like me. She needs gentleness. I wonder if my mom slept good last night. She's been sleeping pretty good. Her shoulder or her collarbone is healing so nicely. Yeah, I'm happy about that. I really wish this heart doctor would hurry up and contact us for an appointment, because who takes this long? Obviously it's an issue. Like, what are you waiting for? Did somebody lose our file or what? Hi guys, it's 1:12. Just leaving my mom's. Going to go home and get something ready that I'm selling. Hopefully she takes it. And then I ordered Instacart, which is food delivery, and that'll pay for that. Thank God. Did you know that you shouldn't put your heat on in your car until your car is actually warmed up? Because it makes the engine work extra hard. And did you also know that you should not start driving until your car is below 1,000 RPMs? So if you look on your dash, it says RPM times 1,000. So the 1 is at 1,000. You have to wait until it's under that 1 to drive your car. Just a tip. How do I know that? My dad was a huge car buff. Huge. He used to get old cars and fix them up, and yeah, he loved old cars. I'm really embracing this no makeup. So what happened the other day is I had messaged Matt and asked him if he had found these collector's cards. They're Pokemon cards. Because I've asked him a couple times if he could look for them. I know he's not looking for them. I know Matt. So, and I'm pretty sure he took them with him when he left. Accidentally or not, I don't really know, and I don't care. I asked him if he had found them, and he said they're not worth anything anyway. I said, regardless of that, I would really like to have them back. They were Antonia's when she was little, like 3 years old. They're from like 1999 or something, 1995 to 99. And somebody that I knew, a friend of mine, gave them to Antonia. So realistically, they're hers, and you know, she wants them back, or I want to see if they're worth anything. Regardless, they're not yours. Okay, that's what I was making the point of. So he just kept saying they're not worth anything, yada yada, and I said, well, it depends on blah blah blah. It's all in a text. I didn't go off, I didn't do anything, I just asked. He started going off all about how they're not worth anything because they were played with and used. But that wasn't the point I was making. I was making the point of, can you please look for them, because I'd like them back. They're mine. They're Antonia's. Anyway, he lost his shit. What did he do? I blocked him. Absolutely blocked him, because it was through text. Blocked him on everything. So whatever he was texting me, I wasn't reading any of it. So he ended up messaging the rescue where we got Shy and telling them all this personal business about Lana's accusing me of taking her Pokemon cards, and I'm pretty sure she's not going to be able to help me with Shy now, and I don't know what to do because I don't have my rent, because I don't have a job. Just went off. Went absolutely off. So he's using my WhatsApp. He's mirroring my WhatsApp. So I see this message go through to Brenda at the rescue. I'm like, oh my God. So I unblock him. I said, you need to fix that, because that's ridiculous. Anyway, the whole time I keep blocking him because I don't want to fucking hear it. I do not want to hear it. You guys don't have a clue what goes on. So, turns out he ends up corresponding with Brenda. Brenda's kind of distraught. She sounds distraught, or sounds like meaning out of the text. He ends up calling her, and the reason I know he called her is because my phone was hooked up to his camera for when Shy's by herself. So I turned on the camera. I'm not stupid. I know some shit's gonna go down. So I heard everything that he said. What did he say? He told Brenda things like, it's so petty. It's all over a Pokemon card. You know, Lana and her daughter Antonia are lazy. They never do anything. They just sit around and do nothing. Our whole relationship, that's what they did. She's 9 years older than me. She has lupus. She already knew that. but why are you trying to discredit me? That's exactly what you're doing, and it's disgusting. Anyway, he went on and on and on. They exchanged some information, and I guess Brenda had told him that, oh, I offered to give Lana a pet deposit, but she turned me down. Of course I did, because everything was paid for already. Why would I not turn you down? Do you want me to take your money when I don't need it? Anyway, he got it all twisted and said, oh, she never said anything to me. Of course I didn't. Why would I? It's not your business. It's not a damage or pet deposit for your home. So he went off, and then she got upset because she's like, oh, she could have taken Shy. The only reason that they offered to pay the pet deposit is because they wanted me to take her, which is great. I would have loved to have taken her, but my health does not allow that right now at all. Will it ever? I don't know. So much stuff's going on with my health. So I didn't want to promise or accept anything, let alone fucking money, you know? So anyway, they seem all pissed off and pissy, and just sit there and have this conversation between them, which I don't blame Brenda at all, because she doesn't really know me. But I'm hoping that she knows me enough that I wouldn't do the things he was saying I was doing. And he said over and over, I didn't lie, Lana, I didn't lie. Yes, you did, because you twisted shit. Twisting shit is the same thing as lying. So I blocked him, unblocked him, and I said, I will give you 30 days to get a new number so my WhatsApp doesn't have to be yours. And I will help you with Shy if I can in an absolute emergency. And that is all. That's all. I'm done. And I left him the message also. I unblocked him, and he's unblocked now. But I told him, after today, we are not friends. We are not friends. I didn't even tell you half of what he was saying. Talk about heartbreaking. I knew what he's like. I knew. And yeah, you did lie, dude. You did lie. All she does is sit around and do nothing. That's what she does. Her daughter does nothing, and she's lazy. And oh, and then he said, they never cleaned Shy's water bowl. What? Seriously, dude? You actually just fucking said that? That I never cleaned her water bowl? What? Just outrageous shit to make me look horrible. It was crazy. And you know what? You probably succeeded. And that's a shame. That is a real shame. Because I love Shy so much. And that was such a hard decision to make. But he also asked me over and over and over if he could just take her, because he wouldn't be able to make it without her. That's okay. Everything happens for a reason. Everything. So that was my week. It was very heartbreaking. Just the fact that, oh, he also said that he paid for this car. What? He didn't pay for this car. He lent me $1,000 to add to what ICBC gave me for this car. I gave that $1,000 back to him, plus more. He actually owes me $225 right now. I have proof of all of it. And when I mentioned that, he said, no, I didn't lie. I have paid for that car. I paid for your oil changes. I paid for anything that needed to be fixed. I paid for gas. I'm like, dude, number one, my mom paid for something. It's like $600. So from April, when I bought the car, till just recently in October, really? You paid for my car? You put gas in my car? That's what people do when they get a fucking ride. Yeah, that's what people do. My mother puts gas in my car. Did she pay for my car? Nope. Yeah, that was another thing he said. He paid for my car. Yeah, she did nothing. I worked the whole time. Yeah, 500 jobs because you kept getting fired. That's wonderful. And then how did you eat when you weren't working? Oh, my $18,000 that I owe a credit card now? Yes. That's how, isn't it? So I decided not to say anything to Brenda. I left it as it was. I did let her know in text that I would try to be there in a case of an emergency. And that's that. Because apparently that's all I'm good for. I don't got nothing to say to him. I already knew he talked shit about me and my daughter anyway. But I really didn't think that he would pull that. I really didn't think so. When you feel like somebody's shysty or just doesn't have your best interest at heart, believe them. Believe your feelings. You're most likely dead on right. So that's what happened. It's okay. And then he started backpedaling a little bit while he was talking to her and was saying, oh yeah, her mom fell down and broke her collarbone and she's having issues and yada yada, and you know, Lana does have lupus, but backpedaling when the damage is already done. It's already done. That is my story. And so we are no longer friends.